Hey guys, welcome back to another episode here from the Hermitcraft server, of course, with your goat, the doctor. Hello, how you doing? Hope you had a great week. I've had a grindy week. We got a few things to look at, but today we gonna do the most insane project this season, I feel. At least it feels to me. It's pretty insane. I think I said that a few times this season already. But before we look at all of that, of course, as it became a very, very great tradition, in every episode we appreciate the fan art thumbnail of the week. And this time it was done by Drone Pikachu, found it over on the Hermitcraft Reddits. And it shows me whacking my fingers like, not in my house. You know, it has this Dikembe Mutombo meets goat vibe. And it looks super cool, really nice effects, different style, and yeah, it's just so enjoyable to see all your creativity and the amazing art pieces you create. So thank you so much, Drone Pikachu, cool name as well. And yeah, make sure to check out all the links in the video description. Show love to our artists, support them. If you want some cool artwork, contact them. I'm pretty sure they're really happy they do something for you for a little commission. You know, support our artists. Important? Yes, indeed. Alright, yeah. So, with this amazing art piece, I felt inspired again, whacking my fingers like, no, we're not stopping. And I dug a big hole. It's our second biggest hole we dug this season, I would claim. You know, next to the perimeter, of course. And of course, my nemesis is back. The tomatoes, the killer tomatoes are back again. And in said giant hole, we will build the epic project for today. And for that project, I gathered resources over the past few days. It will include cakes. We needed like, I don't know, what is that? Tons of coral fan tubes, you know, but here you can see the amount of TNT we're gonna use in this setup, and yeah, this is the amount of TNT dupers we will actually build. So, you know, a few. Each TNT represents a TNT duper. But yeah, before we talk more about this crazy project we're gonna attempt today, we need to talk about TCG real quick. Last week we had this insane match, the first round of the TCG World Championships. Yes, indeed. And I dare to say this was probably the most insane TCG match ever broadcasted on the YouTube so far. I don't know, you know, maybe there was some crazy matches in the live streams, but that was insane. And yeah, lots of comments about that, and yeah, really happy you guys enjoyed it and saying, oh man, it felt like some Yu-Gi-Oh manga, you know, a crazy battle or something, and I was totally in it, and I love to read that. I felt the same. I was done after the match. It was exhausting. So now, our next opponent is Cub. Man, our route to potentially winning this thing ain't easy. Impulse was a scary opponent. I played him with my most stacked deck, and it was still a close match. Because, you know, the redstone cards are just good. They deal a lot of damage. So now we face Cub. And Cub is a guy that builds a deck for, you know, trying to counter whatever the other hermit plays, and we're gonna surprise him. I built a completely new deck. That's the tactic. Let's see how it goes. You know, this TCG always needs a bit of luck. So the thing is, right, he might think we still run mainly Prankster, and Prankster is you know, strong against the builder types and the PvP types, but has weakness from the miners and yeah, explorer type of players, right? So I don't, you know, it's a thing, I cannot really counter everything Cub is planning, because, you know, you only have so many cards. I don't have every hermit that is available and every card that is available in not multiples of it. But I'm thinking I want to try to surprise Cup and at least hit him with something he's maybe not expecting. We're gonna hit him with the double stress builder strats. And then, after Gemini Slay impressed me so much, she's gotta be part of my deck now. She's the most powerful entity on the server. She's scary. Look, with her flower there, don't underestimate her. She will beat you up. So okay, we still have our surprise attack. We still run stress combo with the efficiency book, right? So we can potentially win the game at round 1 or, have a quick snipe. So now though, I have 3 chests in the mix to be able to maybe play my efficiency books multiple times. I have Chorus Fruit, a Totem of Undying combo. That can be always a strong combo with stress. Hook her up with Totem of Undying, YOLO, play Chorus Fruit, switch out of her, park her on the bench and hope she doesn't get sniped. Then I have leads to mess. Leads are always good to mess with the opponent's strategy, there's no doubt. And this time, though, I threw in a rare lava bucket, because causing damage over time is extremely powerful. And in fact, we can set somebody on fire, that's almost a safe kill. If I don't have armor, there's ways to counter it, but it's good. Then, of course, the TNT damage dealing, and to snipe AFK, we're using bows. It's key. I voted for 2 flint and steel. I was debating, should I put composter in there? Potentially compost is better because you can pick and choose what you want to discard, and we played it if you have nothing, you can still use composter, but getting 3 cards is just nice. And then the ultra rares, clock, fishing rod, totem of undying, and then of course only builder items, nothing for stress. The only plan to stress is to soak up damage because she's tanky and use her with the efficiency books. And then we play our builders, and I picked builders that are all tanky, 300 there, and are relatively easy to power up. Gem is hopefully my main damage dealer if I can get her up and running with a hundo, but still, she would do 60 with only 1 stair, and the regular stress here 50 up to 80. That is nice. And then I have my rare beef, and beef has the beefy tunes, which is also relatively quickly powered up, and then have a coin toss that removes all status effects on all hermits, AFK and active. So in case I get set on fire or poisoned or something stupid, boom bam boom, I play beef and get rid of it, hopefully. So this is a strategy now, completely different, and I'm hoping that Cup is anticipating me using Prankster main build and therefore trying to counter that. And yeah, most likely, as I said, he would use PvP. No, he would use Builder against me, or he would use Explorer. Now the question is, what are the Builder and Explorer cards? What can we anticipate? Builder and Explorer. I mean, I have literally no Speedrunner. That is actually, I don't have any of those as far as I'm concerned. I don't really think I have Speedrunners. Javin is a Speedrunner, is he? Yeah. Okay, that is annoying. I hate that. So we can probably expect to be switched around if he uses Javin. It will be interesting. But yeah, this is the deck we're gonna use. I try to surprise him a little bit. Still have the core stress strategy though. And maybe that is the route to success. Yeah. So we shall see how that goes. You guys also gave amazing feedback in regards of the arena. What we should do, should it be just sitting here, or should we hang it up on something, or have it, have it supported? And there was so many great suggestions that I'm not even sure which one to pick. At the moment, I'm leaning to some sort of chains going this way and that way and being attached at the outskirts here of the perimeter, and the thing is hanging here like a big medallion, or Leviathan. Learned how to pronounce that, yeah. Thank you guys in the comment section. Leviathan. Okay, so yeah. I think that is the best idea. Some people were suggesting we should have like some sort of engine or some helicopter bit, you know, holding it up, all kinds of stuff. The thing is, we want to keep height profile as low as possible. It was already damaging to the rates of the drowned farm, of course, to build something above it, and we still need to remove that because this is hurting the rates. So we don't want to go too much higher up. I tried to keep this a bit flat, you know, and if we span some chains, and then only the chain links would go over this bit here and straight out, and that wouldn't do much, you know, hindering the rates here. So I think the chains or something is most likely what we will end up with. Gonna hang out with Jeromus and we try to come up with a cool looking design for that, and we'll see. But yeah, thanks for all the amazing feedback. It's so great, you know, to see you peeps are engaged and are in it, and yeah, wanting to help to improve what we do here, and that's really amazing. So yeah, what are we doing today? Pretty much, yeah, for the last 4 weeks or so, some good friends of mine, Kman, and I'm calling the TNT crew, the Canon crew, was working on a crazy design. So I came to them and said, I want to terrorize my fellow hermits. It's like, oh, nice. Good. It is like, okay, everybody be playing TCG. That's when we can get them with the anvils. And that's the plan. I need an anvil cannon that sits out of the visibility of them. You know, we can see them with Bobby. They're going to be over there. And that needs to be quick and extremely precise. And there doesn't need to be long fiddling around, you know, putting in coordinates or some stupid stuff. I need to spot them over in the arena, go to the trigger, instantly be able to select the target, and boom, and within seconds they need to be smashed. Okay, and we got that now. We're gonna build a cannon that is half block accurate, pretty much. It will hit the center of a block. I will have a selection panel that is super quick and instantly will be able to select an exact target over at the TCG arena, and within 6 to 7 seconds, an anvil will hit them exactly, and the anvil will be there in 1 game tick, and TNT will spawn above the anvil and accelerate the anvil down to smash whatever is there. To accomplish that, we need to build an insanely big TNT cannon that has a high chance of blowing up if I make any mistake while building it. It's gonna sit right here, and yeah, we gotta start somewhere. And I guess I'm gonna start with the selection panel, so you guys know what I'm talking about when I mean quick selection. Alright, so let's get going. Alrighty, completed the first phase of the building, and there will be many more phases. Oh man, what did we do to us again? This is gonna be a crazy build. But anyways, if you look at that thing from on top, you might recognize that resembles perfectly, aka 1-to-1, yeah, our battle floor over there in the arena. Yes, indeed. And here we go. So I will be able, you know, I'm standing, it's just turned around by 180 degrees, but I will be exactly able to determine where a player is positioned. So I'm sitting over there, some people are playing here, I come over and then, you know, just look, oh, okay, and it looks so funny with the Sylkos boxes and maps not rendering at the moment. You know, I look, oh, okay, they stand exactly here. And then I just position myself exactly at the same spot. Like I figured out they're here or there, they're just pressing the button, they're standing here, they're watching, wherever. And then I just do this. Boom. Shoot a rocket up, and that will trigger this grid of, yeah, note blocks, and we got tripwire hooks, and actually a tripwire net all the way across here. Right? So if I shoot a rocket here, let me quickly shoot one. Yeah. You can see this tripwire hook triggered, and one over there. That gives us exact coordinates. And this way, we can swiftly, deploy an anvil launch. So we figure out where they are. We just go like, okay, they're here. And then 6 seconds later, they get squished. If we miss, we can try again. Or we do first anvil, let it launch, poof. Next anvil, 2. You know what I mean? Like, it's very quick and variable. And this is, a really nice way for us to target and squish hermits playing TCG. So now we have the selection panel. Now obviously we need to decode that information. Like if we get certain coordinates, boof here, we need to send that information to our system, and it will load the respective quantity of TNT into the cannon to exactly determine where to hit. So we need to go for lengths, right, in this direction towards the cannon, but also left and right, depending where they're standing. And yeah, here comes the 600 something TNT Dupers in play, where we are able to deploy certain charges of TNT on certain angles of the anvil and shoot them picture perfect exactly. Plus, keep in mind we're loading also TNT. We're shooting TNT over there, which explodes over the anvil 100. We're shooting 100 TNT with the anvil to make it fly down instantly. So there's a lot going on, but this is where it all starts. This is our selection panel. Alright, this is gonna be crazy. We got the first decoding unit here installed that reads out the signal from the tripwires when we select the destination for the anvils to land on. And then we have the first little duper here. That is one duper that is used to accelerate the downward force 100 TNT charge that we send with the anvil. And this is a mass TNT duping array. I didn't place the TNT in there yet. Later I will have to get in here and get the TNT in place. I can do that from below. I might have to remove these leaves again, but I can stand on here then and get the TNT in. I will, like, I don't know, 600 something TNT or what. Later I give you a exact count. But I will put that in at the last point. Because, while building this thing, I don't know, while I'm building the decoder here, obviously send some signals over there, might trigger something, we got to be smart. So that is the smallest TNT duper we will build. And this one will contain, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 20. This is 20, I think, X20 TNT duper. So that creates 20 TNT that are simultaneously primed and ready to go. And we will use that to actually shoot some TNT from here to somewhere else that gets sent. You'll see it. When this thing goes off, it will be gnarly. Oh man, this is gonna be so epic when you fire this thing, bro. I love Minecraft, man. Okay, lots of things to do. I think I will start building another TNT duper now down there, and maybe start with the big array or the medium. It has, let's just keep on going. Alright, we're getting somewhere. Ooh-wee. Okay, this is some serious crazy redstone build, but I'm super motivated to build that because, the design, Kman worked a lot on that, and Kman is the godfather of crazy canon designs. He's got videos that are 8 years old that show insane contraptions, and I always loved his work in the tech community. He's working on something insane we might be able to pull off at some point. The instant perimeter. Yeah. The archives of the Hivemind are deep. But we will see. one thing at a time. So, what did we do now? Well, I've built a decoder setup here that can read out all the information that comes from our coordinates we type in pretty much, right, by firing a rocket into the string here. And aside of that, we later also want to have a randomizer functionality for this whole setup here. I will need that later down the line, but I thought while we're at it, let's build the randomizer and hook it up right away. This trapdoor there is the input for the randomizer later. And I got to put in some shulker boxes with some encoded items that, you know, trigger the randomized launch of anvils later. But for now, we are not randomizing, we want to aim. So yeah, I'm setting up more stuff here. The cake is used for putting out a certain signal strength here, for example. And yeah, now as I have the decoding set up and the randomizer in place, those two bits here and the bit below, we can start building the big boy TNT tubers. There will be a massive one here and also big one, but not as insane right here. And that is the next stages now. Building the crazy TNT tubers. Oh man, I'm having fun. This will be insane. Hopefully we get it all working and we can, you know, test fire this episode as well. That would be pretty epic. But you know, when I'm done with building the thing, there needs to be triple, quintuple, you know, mega checkerino. Because one mistake in this thing and it all blows up, and there is a lot of TNT in it. And if this blows up, it will leave a devastating crater here. Which would be kind of funny, I guess. But believe me guys, this time I really don't want anything to go wrong. Really. That would suck. Because gathering all these resources, and you see, I'm using white concrete even. I cannot use diamond ore for this one. It requires like 5,000 building blocks. It would be like 3 shulkers full of diamond ore. That would have taken me a week or so to mine for. And I, at some point, man, you gotta say, okay, this is too insane. We would do it next season. All right, let's keep on going, guys.
Optimize, automate, thrive.
You know who the GOAT is as soon as I step in. A true OG, the Hivemind is what I'm reppin'. Try to form against me, you won't prosper like the weapon. It's Doc, you probably know me better as a legend.
Unstoppable.
Like Thanos in his armor. Be Minecraft with a snap, then go become a farmer. Tell your team to calm ya, you don't want no problem. I'm out of this world, I have you, yo, nope, with Kiki Palmer. Can't copy my gameplay you see in the scriptures. These ain't YouTube videos, these here are motion pictures. Still so ridiculous, evade what they try to hit me with. You search for diamond blocks, that's what the doc is building with. Be the Hivemind, that's who I'm in the building with.
Unstoppable crew.
You don't know who you dealing with, boy. Act tough and I give you one warning. I'm too skilled, homie, I can one shot award it.
Optimize, automate, thrive.
Yeah.
Optimize.
Yeah.
My God, what are we even looking at here? Yo, it's like 9 hours later. And I have this thing now. An insane composition of redstone. Completely crazy. Wow. And you know, there's this great feeling of accomplishment, and there's fish spawning in this thing. That's also peculiar. Hopefully that will not mess with aligning TNT later down the road. Shouldn't be a problem. But yeah, you know, now you should feel this, you know, like a sense of accomplishment. You did something, right? You're done. Oh no. Now the real work starts. Now I need to make sure nothing is wrong here. So therefore I'm gonna hang out with Kman and Sylkos, you know, two TNT Duper and canon legends, and we will look through the canon step by step, check everything out, and then slowly but surely load in some TNT and do some testing, I guess. I don't even know where to start. Um, it is, yeah, tightly packed and stacked, and there's no TNT in the system yet. No TNT and mostly no coral fence, because a bunch of coral fence was also directly attached to some TNT and so on. So it's very dense. Very dense and crazy. There's stuff going on everywhere. Everywhere. Absolutely mad. So yeah, now several hours of troubleshooting ahead of us, and hopefully there will be no big issues, because let's face it, if you made one mistake, there cannot be no mistakes. Simple. If you make a mistake and press the button, nothing but a crater will be left, and we will be really sad. So yeah. Wow. Insane. It's the next day now, and several hours later, again in this day, like 5 hours or so, just looking at things together with Rechenmaschine, which, by the way, Rechenmaschine is the coolest name ever. If I would restart my YouTubing and Minecraft live, I would call myself Rechenmaschine. That's German for, calculating machine. Pretty much just a different word for computer, but it sounds so cool. Yeah, Rechen, for example, helped a lot with the randomizer here and some other wiring. And yeah, Sylkos is there too. He helped with a lot of the dupers, and yeah, but I will have links in the video description to all the stuff. There's also the TNT archives. That's a Discord server that deals with anything cannons, TNT tubers, crazy stuff you can do with TNT. So yeah, join. It's a cool group of people, crazy stuff going on. Anyways, we've been spending hours, and now I place TNT. By the way, in total, a total number is clear now. We will have 848 TNT in the setup. So yeah, 848 TNT get duped for every shot. Yeah, yes indeed. Nothing can go wrong. Oh god, last time I said, now why do I jinx myself? Anyways, I went in, for example, placing all this TNT here in these smaller dupers. That's a small duper. So here, all this. So this duper here is charged and ready. Then I have a duper over here. All of those are responsible for accelerating and propelling things somewhere. So here is a row of TNT all the way ready to be duped. And yeah, there's another one over here I did. And another one over here, a smaller one on top. This is also rigged and ready to go. And yeah, now I have to do the big boys here. Those are stacked TNT dupers in here, and yeah, I will have to place TNT. I have the soul sand in there, and I'm gonna stack up in between here, right here, and yeah, in between the soul sand here, there needs to be placed TNT, and that's the major part of it. Now comes the big deciding moment. Here we got this 2 in the huge stacker, so there's three lanes here, as you can see, and yeah, they're all there. Needs to go TNT, so I don't know, several hundred go in there, and I'm gonna start doing that now. Nothing should go wrong. I just need to get in there and stack up, and then I have one safety measure to keep the whole cannon kind of safe and not fire on me. This this one redstone line should hopefully prevent big catastrophe. Yeah, I'm gonna let replay mod run while I place the TNT, just in case the whole thing blows up, so at least we get some footage. But yeah, now comes the deciding moment. It gives me the most sweaty palms I ever had this whole season. Alright, let's do it. Alright, I'm about halfway done with the big duper here that contains like 600 something TNT. Yeah, you can see the layers here are filled, and yeah, what I need to do is, I'm in here surrounded by TNT, and I cannot make any mistakes, place the TNT in the wrong spot or so, and then I need to 2 here for this layer and 3 here, and then I keep on going. So So 3 here, 2 there, and keep on going up, all the way to the top. And then I break out the scaffolding again and go down and place the coral fence that needs to go in here on the TNT on this side. And yeah, and I've been doing that for hours now. It takes as long to build this thing as it takes to load it up with TNT, it feels. It's definitely endless. But yeah, I will just keep on going here, and eventually we will be done, I guess. One block after the other. Just grind it out. Oh man, okay. I've been rigorously looking at everything for the last 6 hours, I think, and then we even pulled a world download and put it on one of my test servers and tested again. And yeah, there were some issues, but I think most of it should be fixed now, all of it, and the cannon should actually be ready. But we don't have time to fire it now, because it took forever to figure everything out. Right now, Cup is already waiting for our TCG World Championship match. So I quickly need to grab my deck and hope he didn't spy on us, and get over to the arena and battle Cub. Hopefully I didn't miscount. I didn't have time to think about it anymore. I was in Canon land. Alright, now I need the little bit of brain power that is left. Maybe I should drink something so I stop hallucinating. Alright, I'm ready to crush you.
Are you ready? Are you ready, Doc?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, did you build a counter deck to counter
maybe,
Prankster?
Maybe.
So guess what? I don't play Prankster anymore. Ooh.
Oh, okay.
Plot
Okay.
twist.
Man, that is a plot twist. I might be in trouble here. Might be in trouble here.
We'll see.
Were the decks checked?
They need to be
No.
checked now.
They Cub just got here
Yeah.
too, so I haven't checked anything.
Okay, feel
Yummy.
free to do some checking.
Split it up here for you.
Oh yeah, I'm also gonna split it up. Rares. What was rare? Two?
Okay, I'm gonna need the super GM advice here.
What?
This
Did you see my post about the composter?
Yes, I did.
That might come into play this game. What way are we playing it?
So what I've been doing is, because it was never an official rule change, I've just been asking both players beforehand how they'd like to play it. And for the most part, if both players have composters, then they like to play it where you don't need 2 cards. To
I
discard
removed
2.
my composters for that reason to
Okay.
be rule conformative. So
Oh, okay. So you have to discard 2 cards.
yes.
And Cub, are you okay with that?
I would probably change my deck in that case.
Okay.
This
Which-
is why it's important we get an
Yes,
actual
yes.
official position on
I
this at
know.
some point.
You can replace it with flint and steel. I replaced my composters with flint and steel just because last time was a bit questionable, right? If like the card technically says you need to discard
Exactly.
2.
Yeah.
So we
So
should.
Etho
I
made
guess,
Etho
play
made
it
an
like that.
argument
Yeah.
against
I
that
think
too.
I think I made a pretty logical argument that like
I see it. To be honest, I see it. If I was reading it, I would see it the way Doc sees it. So where you need 2 cards to discard 2, but you see it a different way. And
Yeah, I
respect
mean,
that.
I'm also cool
So-
with playing it non-discarding, but then I would also change my deck back and get the composters back in, so we can do it either way. I don't care. What do you want to do, Cup?
Yeah, let's play it the proper way.
Okay.
With actually having to have 2 cards. I do want to change my deck though if we're gonna play that way.
Yes. Okay.
you think it's the proper way too. What is wrong with you all?
I'm not
It's
saying
telling
it's
you to
specific.
perform an action. If you can't perform it, you don't do it.
All right.
Well,
let me
yeah,
do
isn't that
Yeah,
the argument
and-
for the proper
yeah, and
way?
then you can't get cards because you can't play the
No,
card.
no.
Yeah, that's kind of I mean, that's a debatable thing. But as I said,
I
as
don't
long
think it's debatable at all. I think it's crystal clear.
I'm
Because
gonna
by the
change
same
the
logic,
text.
if we play Flint and Steel, you need at least 1 card in your hand then.
Right.
Well, it just says discard your hand.
Well,
so
if you don't have a hand,
Well,
right,
I have
that's
no
true. That's a
discard.
good point.
I have no strong opinion about the composter. I'm just saying if we play it, then everybody should play the same rules. And if it comes in play right now, then we should probably adjust the decks. But yeah.
it also means you can't misplay at all in this game. Like if you play the lead when you're not able to actually use it, then you just take it back, right? Because you can't officially play it incorrectly.
Right, right.
Can we,
Which is, I think, a very big mistake for the
kind
game.
of got a
You should be allowed
quarterfinal?
to misplay in this game.
Got a quarterfinal to play here. Just
All right,
saying.
yeah, I'm ready. Let's verify these decks. Let's
Yeah,
see
okay,
what's
okay. So what was the official final rule?
We're playing with
There-
Flint and
You have
Steels
to-
now, and therefore it's
You have
Oh,
to
you
have
just
2
got rid of
cards,
it.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay, I see.
all right. Can you check on officially? Yeah, officiality. Is that the word? Yeah.
I should check the.
Officiality. I think you've been inspecting too many TNT dupers.
Dude,
I just want to make
My
sure there's
brain.
42 cards too.
yeah, it is. I confirmed it to everybody. Yeah, you can.
He has proved his deck.
He has confirmed it. Okay.
And that's 12, 15. Yeah, mine look. I think it should be good. Let's see how it goes. Haven't really played this deck yet, but we shall
It'll be
see.
interesting. Yeah, I'm curious
Yeah.
to see what you went. Because
Yeah.
I tried to...
I have no idea what
play
you did now.
prankster.
I guess.
Yeah.
What is it? Speedrunner.
Oh, we'll see. We'll see.
Yeah.
Okay, Cubs is good. Oh, interesting.
Oh, we got an interesting out of Etho. I need to see that.
This is not what I expected.
Oh, wow, that's totally different for you.
Oh, man. This is exciting now.
Yeah.
Don't know what's going to happen.
Let's see. I mean, I knew you were gonna
Okay.
build a deck, man. You know, so you get. I had to
I
counter.
like some of these choices.
Etho had to borrow cards yesterday to beat me.
Wow,
True.
that should not
It was
be
still
allowed.
close.
Should only be able to
Still
pull
close.
out of your own card pool.
I don't think you should be allowed to change your deck between rounds, personally. But it's
What?
Well, then you go.
That's like, what are you talking about? Like sports, you're allowed to change your lineups up and insert players or remove players. It's the same thing.
okay.
Okay. Yeah, I think
We set? We set?
We're good to
Doc
go.
is good.
All right, good
Yeah.
luck, Doc. Good
Good
luck,
luck,
Doc.
Cap.
Gentlemen.
Let's
Nice
do this
game.
thing.
Okay, focusing time.
I'm gonna mute my mic so I don't make any.
Breathing heavily now. My heart's beating faster, Doc.
Yeah,
There we
I
go.
got some sweaty palms. All right. Whew.
I love this. I love the music. I love the music.
All right.
I got a
So I
got a valid hand.
I got to reveal. I got a valid hand too.
All right. Doc is first to place.
Oh, this is the moment. Let's see what he's got. Oh, he is playing stress. Okay, okay. Interesting, interesting. Well, that is certainly a play which I was hoping for, actually. Okay, so I'm going to bring out... Make sure I do the right one here. Hermit's here. This is the first time I played at this arena. We'll do Hypno AFK. And... I'm going to attach... I'm going to attach a double minor card to TFC, and it's first turn, so I pass.
All right. Now. we gotta
I'm
do some-
slacking here. I'm so sorry, everybody.
I was trying not to say. It took me everything to not comment on that, but I'm just gonna just watch it.
Okay. Item.
Yep.
And that's it.
Okay. Interesting, interesting. Okay, I'm gonna attach a minor card to Hypno. And I'm gonna attack with Branch Mine for 80.
Mm-hmm.
For 80, plus a
Okay.
type advantage for a bonus 20. And you get to draw a card. I'm going to give you a card right now
Yes, indeed.
because you won the roll.
Thank you. That's 100 in total, right? 200?
Yep.
Yeah, just, you can... Don't do it. Yeah. Anyways. Yeah, I'm gonna play efficiency now. And snipe
Oh, okay.
TFC.
That knocks TFC out and stress out.
Interesting, interesting. Playing an early double knockout.
I want you to draw cards.
Doc switches into Gem. Cub into Hypno.
And we
At least
get-
I avoided. At least I avoided getting knocked out
we have-
instantly with
yeah,
one turn.
Exactly.
That was my
we
main
have
thing.
anti off, so everybody gets 1 win point.
Yeah, you each get a prize point and an extra card.
You don't need to press extra card. Just press
Just the
point, player
okay.
2 and 1. It's all wired. We will get cards automatically.
Here's yours, Cub.
Thank
And
you.
Doc.
Okay.
Okay, and I'm passing over.
Okie doke. Alright, I'm going to attach a minor card to Hypno. Gonna put on a armor onto Hypno. Then I'm going to attack with a TNT. Plus got him for 70, so that's 130 plus the type advantage. No type advantage. 130.
And you do not take the 20 damage from the TNT because you have armor on.
Correct. And then I'll pass the turn back to you.
Beef AFK.
Woo!
Yes.
That's a rare beef? Oh, it is the
Beefy,
rare beef.
beefy tunes. It can remove status effects in case fire or something breaks out.
Okay. Very interesting.
Although that doesn't really, you attack me again. After that I have to switch. Yeah, that's not really worth it. What?
Are we allowed? Cobb, are you okay with that?
I mean, I can leave it.
What's that?
He had it on Gem and he just switched it to beef. He changed his mind.
I mean,
We leave it. We leave it.
really shouldn't. to
We
be
leave
honest.
Alright,
it.
I'm gonna have
we
to rule
leave
against
it.
that.
We wanna have
This
no
GMing
debates.
thing is hard, isn't it, Etho?
Yeah,
No,
I'm
no,
gonna have
it's
to
all
put my
good.
foot down
It's
on
all
this
good.
one.
It's all good.
You'll have
No,
to
no.
leave it where it is because
No,
you played it.
we're fine. We're fine. Yeah. Then the attack for 60 minus the 20 from the armor, so 40 goes through, and we pass the turn. What the crazy pulls.
Okay, well. I am going to just attack with got him for 70 on Gem.
Okay.
Okay.
Then pass the turn.
It's risky. It's risky. But oh man.
Decisions.
Yeah, the question is, should have attached the item to her maybe, and then fire full force. Okay, I'm gonna play another efficiency book.
Okay.
So she's fully powered up. Does 100 damage minus
Yeah,
the
for
armor.
100 minus 20 from the armor.
80.
And I can do math, so that's 150.
Mm-hmm. Okie doke. I am... play a flint and steel. Burning my entire hand.
Ooh, and this. And this. I got it.
And then I'll need 3 cards.
Alright, 3 cards coming your way.
Something good, Etho. Come on, come on.
No hermits. No
Okay,
hermits.
yep.
No
I know,
hermits.
Good,
I know you're
good.
looking for something
And
there.
One more. Oh, okay, okay. Right. I will attack with... Got him for 70 again on gem.
All right.
Then I'll end my turn.
I'll play TNT.
Oh, okay.
Plus 60, so I'm doing 160. 20 on me. So he's 10 health.
It's 120.
60.
100.
Oh, yeah, 120. So 100, so he's 50 health.
50 health, yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm passing the turn.
Okay. So... Yep, just attacking with... Let's see, hold on. Wait a sec. Yeah. Attacking with got him for 70 on gem.
Okay.
Oh, this is tight. Gem gets knocked out. Cub, you will get another prize points
Thank you. Thank you.
with the extra card.
Alright.
My beef becomes active. And I have another stair item.
Aha.
And that means...
Alright.
Oh,
That's
snap.
GG.
Oh,
Well
Oh,
played,
man.
Doc. Well played.
Wow.
GG.
When did you get those? Just
GG.
now?
I got both those just now. Yeah, I ran out of hermits.
man.
You
Man.
needed one more turn to get a hermit
man.
down.
I'm so
I
sorry.
even burned
Carl.
like 5. Burned 5 cards.
I'm
too,
really
man.
sorry. I'm okay. I'm happy,
enough.
of course, that I won. But yeah, I'm sorry for games like that when it just
Yeah.
cannot get a hermit out. It was
It
just-
happens.
I'm
It
sorry,
happens.
man. At least you skipped the instant death at the start because
Yeah,
you got two
that's all.
hermits
That's
out.
all I wanted. I wanted to
Like-
skip the instant death. Yeah.
Yeah, I was like,
Yeah.
oh
Good game,
crap!
though, man.
I got the efficiency book and stress and a hermit. Oh. Well, yeah.
Well played, man. Well played.
Well played. Well played.
Good luck in the next round, Doc. I'm excited to see you and
Yeah.
Etho. See what happens with Prankster
Oh,
and Prankster,
God.
maybe. Oh man.
Etho. Oh
Who's the
baby.
bigger prankster? I wonder.
Oh, I wonder. All right. Yeah. Thanks again, Cub. I'm sorry for the. Yeah, it was a short one.
Good match, man. Good match.
All right. Ooh-wee. The goat wins again. But yeah, you know, those are these games sometimes. Heart of the card is not with you. Heart of the cards is not with you. And Carp just couldn't pull a hermit. I could taste his desperation and even missed a play there. Could have tried to use chest and get stress out quicker and, you know, still had efficiency book in the backhand and snipe him right away to maybe get him one turn earlier. So I got a bit lucky that he didn't draw, despite him using flint and steel and everything, right? But hey, we are in the semi-finals. And there, yeah, a very, very dangerous opponent waits. The ESO. That's gonna be a tricky one. He saw the builder deck now. He was hanging out refereeing, obviously. So he knows the strats. He uses the same strat with stress. I'm fairly certain he will not give up on that. So it could be a quick match for either one of us. I'm also not going to drop stress. I'm going to run stress and efficiency with something. He might be trying to build a counter to my builder deck. I will have to look through my cards and see. Maybe I will be able to surprise him a little bit. But in the end, it's going to be a tight match no matter what. And probably the more lucky player will win. But we will see. You know, Isos, you can never underestimate him. He's always got an ace up his sleeve, so I'm really nervous to play him. I was extremely nervous already to play Cub, but with Iso now, it's a whole new level of stress. He is also, you know, he takes card games seriously, so he will bring his best. But if we defeat him, we deserve the finals. Yeah. I stacked up a bunch of anvils in the meantime in our anvil cannon. And you know, there's no way to postpone it anymore. I was extremely stressed out playing Cup, but this is just a whole new level of stress. There is so many moving parts, so many things that could be wrong, that could go wrong. I mean, we have two things to worry about. First thing, will it blow up? If it blow up, you know, we don't have to worry about point 2. Point 2 then is, if it doesn't blow up, will it actually shoot the anvil, you know, pinpoint accuracy over to the arena and hit exactly where we program it to hit? And will it not blow up? That is my main concern. Alright, to get it fire ready, we need to place this one redstone line there. And I'm waiting for Cupfan. He also wanted to help test the cannon. Obviously, we need to have player presence over in the arena, right? It's not loaded yet. It just looks like it's loaded because we're using Bobby with the expanded render distance. But that's outside of the server render distance. So, a quick explanation. So the area in between doesn't need to be loaded because there's so much energy in this anvil, similar to the arrow cannon we've been using, that it will gap this distance to over there within one game tick. So it is here, and next game tick it's over there, and then boof, flies down. It takes a while to, you know, to charge the energy in, 6 seconds about roughly between us triggering an impact over there. But we pretty much do kind of what we did with the arrow cannon. We, you know, jump over unloaded terrain and teleport. There's Cup. And teleport pretty much the anvil over there. So yeah, I'm head over to the arena now and meet up with Sizuma and Cup. And then comes the most anxious moment in my Minecraft history, I think. I've never been more scared to trigger something I've built than this thing. That is the most scary. It's so scary. You know, so much work would go to waste and it would be such a... Anyways, I'll hang out in the arena and wait for Sizuma and Cub. Nice! The test dummies have arrived.
That's exactly what
We're here.
Okay. I have
ready to be squished.
I have to confess, I've never been so nervous in my life, ever, doing anything in Minecraft. Building this thing was the biggest pain in my existence, even worse almost than building the drowned farm.
Doc, I have to tell you right now, you sound like a broken record. You've done plenty of mega grinds that make you sweat in this game. That's what you're known for.
I know, but every time it gets worse. Maybe I'm getting older. I don't know, man. But anyways, it's time to fire the thing now. I cannot. At some point, I just have to try. Okay, can you please stand exactly here, X? All right. You
This is where I die.
You set your spawn, okay?
I'm standing way back,
Yeah.
man. I'm not getting anywhere near it. All the way in the corner.
Okay. I'm going over to the cannon and okay. Oh man, I'm so nervous. My heart rate.
I don't know what to expect right now.
Well, if everything goes well, you should be just squished by an anvil. Nothing should explode and the server shouldn't die. If things go wrong, we nuke the server and we crash or I don't know what. Okay, let me see. I'm gonna put in the last redstone bit. Okay, where did you stand again? Right between the two red shulker boxes, right?
Yes.
Okay, I'm going into the thing.
Are you in that contraption up in the sky?
No. I'm somewhere else. A few hundred blocks away. Okay.
Throw me a rocket.
I'm doing it. Okay. 3,
Go on.
Here we go.
1. Oh my god. It triggered. Yes.
And
Okay.
Oh! What?
What happened?
What did that look like to you, Cub? Because I have my detached camera and it just appeared out of nowhere.
Yep. It worked, Doc. It worked.
Did it hit him?
Direct hit.
Direct
Yeah,
hit?
well, it hit me for sure.
Oh, yes. And it didn't blow up. Oh, God. I can't
Oh,
even
good.
touch the mouse. Even I touch the mouse, I'm shaking. Oh, God. Okay, breathe.
That was cool.
It worked. You had the totem of undying on, right?
Yeah,
The
that's
trigger,
right.
Okay,
survived.
I was waiting for the death message. Okay, Cub, let's do another test. Can you stand
All right, yeah.
in the lower left corner? If you're
I
looking...
can if Asuma gives me a
Oh.
block, I can get out of here.
Oh, you start.
I fell in the hole because I was so scared. All right, yeah,
Here we go.
Enderpearl, thanks, yeah.
Escape mechanism.
Okay, you said
here we
you spawn as well, right, in the arena, Cub, right?
Yep. It's
Okay,
out. Yep.
so
okay.
lower left corner, right? If you look at the playboard, lower left corner.
Lower
What do
all
we
the way in
mean
the
by
lower
lower?
left.
Like
Okay.
towards
Okay.
the board or away from
Yeah,
it?
if you're looking at the board, then
I'm there.
Yeah, lower
I'm there.
left. Okay, I'm triggering.
Okay, and do you mean on the white blocks or the glass?
Yeah, he's standing on the. You're standing on the bone blocks.
I'm on the glass
No,
right now.
yeah,
You mean
stand on the bone block.
Okay, bone block, lower
furthest-
left. Okay.
Yeah, furthest corner. Okay.
I am there. Yep.
All right. Incoming. Please
Alright,
don't blow
alright.
up. The first one worked.
See
There
what
was like a
happens?
6-second delay, right?
Yeah. Yes!
Wow, that looks so
Amazing.
cool.
Amazing. You can't even
You were
see
like,
the anvil.
You were
It's
like
just
there, and then bam, anvil, Cub's gone.
yep.
Wow.
Could not even see it. It just instant.
Okay,
Instant
I
anvil.
want to see that too.
Wow.
Okay, one of you gets to fire it. Okay, wait,
Oh.
I'm coming over. I show you how to operate. Oh my god, I'm shaking. I can't believe it. You know, this took like 6 people worked on this for 4 weeks or something crazy. And you
Wow.
don't even know, like the whole TNT Discord. It is, oh my
There's
god.
a Discord for TNT,
Yeah.
I learned.
Okay, yeah, let's quickly sleep, get rid of the night, right? Oh, there's a monster.
there's monster.
There's a monster in the wall. I need to get...
It's the zombie.
Oh my god, I'm so... Oh, this is so amazing. Okay, yeah, let's quickly fly over there, and then you can see it going off this way.
Oh. On your tail.
All right.
You want me to stay here, Doc? Or you want me to
No,
head
you
over
can
there?
you can be there too. You can
Alright,
fire
I'm
too.
Oh my god, you got so many. Oh my god! What? All of this?
Yeah.
This thing is huge. Oh my goodness.
What
Okay.
the heck?
So we go in there into the area here. Don't touch the wires on top, right? Just.
Mhm.
Oh yeah, I am
Don't
not
shoot-
clicking on anything.
Yeah, don't shoot no rockets in here yet.
Oh, shoot rockets? What? Oh, it's too bad.
Yeah.
No.
Okay, so it works actually really easily. You just stand on the block. You want to hit. Look
Yeah.
straight down, so you're in the middle, and then you fire one rocket, and it goes up
Okay.
into the tripwire, and then will be decoded. So
Aha.
I'm gonna stand here, so we can test the corner extremes. So yeah.
How is it decoded? Like, it doesn't
Dude.
output signal strength,
Dude.
does
It's-
it? Like,
think of it as an XY grid, Asuma. Think of an
it's
I
XY
know
grid.
magic.
that, but like, at what point does it translate into redstone? Like,
So, like if you trigger this line, for example, there's composers that are loaded with different signal strengths.
oh,
And so
wait,
you're
no,
always,
I get it
So
now.
you always go click. Look, this is from, like this is up from the
Yeah, no,
last
no,
shot.
you got one signal on that side and one
Yeah.
signal on this side.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't see.
Exactly.
I was so like engrossed by all of these blocks, I didn't look over there.
Yeah. So
The most impressive part is the
Oh,
decoder from
okay.
the decoder, though, because then you have
Yeah.
to distribute an equivalent amount of TNT and
Exactly.
explosive power.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, like let's say if I want to shoot this corner, right? This is the 0 line of the cannon. This requires the lowest amount of TNT. This over there, this requires the furthest. Because, it will load up TNT to push the anvil all the way over here and, forward that much. and below there's all kinds of crazy stuff going on. It's too much to explain, but you know, we have at the right moment there gets a bucket of snow gets dispensed, and is a block 36 for a second, and in that moment the anvil is there and gets perfectly aligned by the snow that comes out, and then is and then anvil like TNT gets flung from all directions into the epicenter of explosions, and the TNT actually gets there by being shot by other TNT cannons. So it's a cascade of insanity pretty much. But yeah,
Awesome.
if one of
Can we
you
jump in
This
here?
is so
Are we good to jump? I'm worried to jump.
don't jump, I'm not sure.
Okay.
So anyways, yeah, just if you stand here, look down, fire a rocket straight up, I'll go over to the arena and let you know when you
Doc,
are ready to shoot.
Doc,
Yes.
you got to find someone who doesn't know about this. Get them to play your game.
Yeah, that's the
have your camera account over there.
exactly. That's the
Hang
point.
out over the back. Just
You
be
are
like, bam.
you are in the conspiracy now. You can't talk about it. It's like
Yep.
the
I
Fight
won't.
Club.
Keep it
Nobody
on.
talks
Yeah.
about the Anvil Club.
Yep.
Okay, I'm in position. I'm just gonna wear my stuff. I just want to see if it hits. I'm not gonna die.
All right.
Will it break my helmet though? No, it shouldn't.
All right,
Hopefully.
top right corner.
Right,
Ready?
I'm gonna let Cub do the
Yeah.
honors, and I'm gonna have my camera
Top.
account whizzing around like.
It's
Okay,
all-
here we go.
Seeing
Here
what's
we go.
going on
We're
here.
activating. 3,
Yeah.
2, 1.
Okay,
Activation.
so you should hear massive explosion going on.
My God.
Oh,
the
yep.
frames.
There it is. Explosion.
Okay. Yes! Dude! On the money! Hit me right on the head. Yo, game crashed. I don't know why. Maybe there was just too much going on. Me having the
Too
client.
much epic.
Dude, the client was running for like 40 hours straight, I guess. And then I just recorded with replay mod Bobby and a billion explosions. But nothing blew up, right? We're good.
We're good. We're
Okay.
good. There's a giant hole though. It's gone. It's gone. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Let's
I'm
do
kidding.
let's
all
do
fine.
let's do one more test, right? Me
Okay.
standing on a button. It's gonna be an interesting one,
Ooh.
right? So I'm gonna stand at the button right at the middle that is used to shoot fireworks.
Suma, do you want to try this one? Try and activate
Oh yeah.
this
So how did you do it? Did you jump or did you
No.
put a fire?
No, no.
Yeah, you look straight down and launch one firework.
Rockets. Rockets
Yeah.
straight down.
Alright.
Yep.
I'm gonna do it. You
Yeah.
ready, Doc?
Yeah, I'm on the button.
So eager. Bam.
Okay.
Rockets activated. TNT
Oh, there's
dispensed.
that lag.
Transporting fires.
Okay. Boom! Hit me and the anvil broke and you take the damage anyways. Nice.
Wow.
Sweet.
Man.
So
Okay.
I was just saying to Cub, like, it's so impressive, and I think the reason why is because it doesn't feel like there's like some exploit in it. It's just
No.
like pure engineering.
It's
pure precision
Dude.
engineering.
And it's literally, pinpoint accuracy. That's the art with it. That's why it needs so much TNT, not for the distance, but for the accuracy. That's why
Yeah.
there is so much. And
Like-
we can later. I'll get Kman, and then we can look at it together. And I show you some of the stuff that is going on there in detail. It's very
would love
quirky, and yeah, it's insane what you can do with TNT. Like, I'm gonna try to do some crazy stuff in the future, like as I said, instant perimeter on demand anywhere on the server. That would be pretty epic, if you ask me.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I mean,
Is it like because there's loads of TNT in there? Is it using multiple cannons to like that anvil that
Yes.
gets sent? Like, there's enough explosion just
So-
on the left, the right, in front,
yeah.
back.
There's,
like,
you
to
need
direct it to the exact block.
two of them for the length, right, and this
Yeah.
coordinate. So then we have two charges. That means the 100 TNT that get launched plus the anvil. So we need the TNT dupers to produce the 100 TNT, and then 4 more to get this load in the perfect location.
We need a frame-by-frame analysis of this, Doc,
Yeah,
as things
yeah.
happen, I think.
Can you imagine if you built it off by one block? You like fire it and it lands just one block in the wrong direction.
Dude, you don't even know what we went through today. When we did some testing, it was off for 3 blocks all of a sudden for no apparent reason. It took us hours to figure
Oh.
out, and there was just some anvil entity somehow got into the barrel and was sitting there and was disturbing the trajectory, and we couldn't but yeah, it's finicky. We tested it for 100 hours, so it didn't blow up, but for example, this. That's crazy that this just happens now. I wanted to say that, like,
Ominous.
if it's struck by lightning, you know what I mean?
Oh,
So yeah,
yeah. You need a protective outer layer.
I
on
need
that
a
thing.
roof. I need a roof ASAP. So yeah, I think I'm just gonna terraform over it. You know, put the hill over there and continue with the hill, and hide it a little bit. But yeah, don't tell anybody. I hope maybe we get some more matches. I don't know if I should terrorize people while we're playing official World Championship matches, but
You should.
yeah,
You should delete your messages in Discord.
Yeah.
Leave no trace.
yeah.
And terrorize. Absolutely.
I like it. I like
terrorize.
it. I like the idea.
All right, man. Well, don't blame me. You heard, X. Go terrorize them, dog. The first rule of the Anvil Club, and that includes all of you guys now as well. You don't talk about the Anvil Club. Man, what a crazy episode. Over there you can see the Anvil stack. We actually managed to pull this off. I can't believe it. Big shout out again to all the people in the Hivemind helping me. It would be impossible to do that without the support of all these amazing people in the Minecraft community. And it just feels amazing to succeed, not for me, for my own accomplishment, just you feel like you're doing it, you're in a team, you know what I mean? As we say in German, die Mannschaft, the team. Right? So yeah, make sure to leave a like, guys. I'm trying my best to really, really, really produce good episodes. The last few ones been really, really long. A lot of effort goes into them, and believe me, I enjoy reading your comments, even if it's just a little supportive one saying, hey Doc, thanks for the episode, or hey, this was cool, or whatever. Please give feedback, don't hold back, give me ideas, or improvements, or inspiration, and also make sure to subscribe and like, because that's also quintessential for me to be able to keep on doing this. Alright? So thank you so much. I see you in the next episode. I guess we will try to add the randomizer to the canon or something. We'll figure something. There's also some other crazy stuff I have in mind, and maybe we'll see. We'll see. Maybe we will revolutionize melon farming next episode. That could be something. Later.